AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. Chances are you've probably heard of these infectious diseases and how deadly they are. But have you heard of leishmaniasis, Chagas disease, or African trypanosomiasis? It's highly unlikely that you have, because these diseases are neglected tropical diseases, a group of 20 diseases that span throughout 149 countries and affect more than 1 billion people. They're equally as deadly as AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria, but are not as well known since they don't affect people in more developed areas like the US. Neglected tropical diseases affect areas that are suffering from extreme poverty and do not have adequate sanitation, making these people extremely susceptible to these pathogens. I'm going to focus on one of the most prevalent and dangerous neglected tropical diseases, leishmaniasis. Leishmaniasis is an infectious disease caused by the parasite Leishmania. This parasite is spread to humans through the bite of a sandfly vector called the phlebotomine sandfly. The Leishmania parasite is known to exist in 2 different stages, an amastigote and promastigote form. When inside of the sandfly vector, the parasite exists in its promastigote stages, in which it is elongated and has a flagellum, allowing it to be motile and enabling it to invade human immune cells such as macrophages. Once the parasite has invaded the macrophage, they undergo a transformation into their amastigote stage, which is spurred by the increase in temperature and acidic pH inside of the macrophage. In this stage, the parasite loses its flagellum and has a more circular shape. The amastigote skillfully hides itself from other immune cells that could potentially eradicate it by residing inside the macrophage and using that macrophage as a safe location for reproduction. Once the parasite has reached its capacity of multiplication, it bursts open its host macrophage and moves on to infect other tissues. Perhaps the most hopeful yet ironic fact is that these diseases can be stopped and treated through the collaborative effort of researchers, policymakers, and pharmaceutical companies. As of now, there's a lack of research being conducted on neglected tropical diseases because they don't seem that relevant to us, nor are they economically profitable. The drug discovery process can cost pharmaceutical companies up to $2.6 billion, so no wonder they're not as willing to take interest in leishmaniasis and other neglected tropical diseases. However, big steps have been taken in recent years. On January 30th, 2012, pharmaceutical companies and organizations such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson came together and signed the London Declaration on NTDs, which set the goal to control and eliminate at least 10 of the 20 neglected tropical diseases by 2020. Since then, there have been so many advances made to cure the world from neglected tropical diseases, but we have to make sure this issue is more well known to the general public to keep everyone educated about these unknown killers. So, what are you gonna do to take the word neglected out of neglected tropical diseases?